You're live, that's what he told me, but I'm feeling dead. This is the Aaron Zero Show news podcast for March 20th. What do we have here? In local news, the Delhi Jal Board has announced it's getting ready for summer, cleaning up all the pumps, repairing the pumps and the underground reservoirs, and installing a GPS device on the water tankers and arranging for steady water supply during the summer months. And the Delhi police used the facial recognition system won by Israel to capture two robbers in 24 hours who robbed a trader in the Chandi Chowk area of 80 lakh rupees. And what else do we have? A lot of news. Prime Minister Modi is very happy for the return of astronaut Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore, and they are both going to be joining their families soon after the debriefing and medical checks that they have there. And in international news, Trump talks to Zelensky, suggests US should take over the power plants, and Ukraine president agrees to halt strikes on energy infrastructure in limited truce deal. But right after the Trump Putin phone call, Russia started launching drones and missiles and all that stuff. And so Ukraine also responded. So it looks very bleak as far as a truce is concerned or ceasefire. So that is what is going on just now. And to repeat before, Mr. Putin had said that all the land that they have invaded and captured is belongs to them and they're not going to return it back. That means since 2014, when they invaded Crimea and took it over, and they're controlling four provinces in eastern Ukraine, which they say they're not going to give up. And they have sent the missiles all over Ukraine, including Kiev, etc. And now, as far as the USA news is concerned, the judge warns government against violating deportation order. And just the other day, Mr. Trump had threatened to impeach a judge, and the Chief Justice of USA, Mr. Roberts, said, "You can't do that, buddy. It's not constitutional." So, this deportation judge also has said that there will be consequences if Mr. Trump carries on his program, which he and his deportation chief, Mr. Tom Homan, I believe his name is. And so they think that the laws don't apply to them, their laws only apply to the ordinary Americans. So more Teslas are attacked across USA, and the Attorney General Pam Bondi says this is domestic terrorism. In other words, you can't do free speech in America anymore. It'll have consequences. So showrooms, vehicle lots, charging stations, private cars targeted. And so a lot of people are a bit upset with Mr. Musk and Mr. Trump in cutting off government jobs, cutting Medicaid and Social Security and stuff like that, and government programs. Because a lot of the government programs in America, they help the common man, and the common man in America is already struggling to survive. And then another judge says Musk dismantling USAID likely violated Constitution. And so he said it's in multiple cases and robbed Congress of its authority to oversee the dissolution of the agency. And according to Canada, China executed a number of its citizens this year, people who were accused of drug smuggling. And why go to China? That's what I say. And the Chinese doesn't recognize dual citizenship, so I don't know how many of those people had dual citizen. Bangladesh arrests chief of Rohingya insurgent group, and they are accusing him of all kinds of things. And the Rohingya army there is probably fighting the Burma army, which is trying to execute everybody there in Burma. And Afghan Pak border crossing reopens after 25 days. Hollywood urges Trump to protect film, TV, and music from AI, especially the copyrights. And a open letter signed by over 400 actors, directors, and artists hit back against tech giants like Google and OpenAI, who said the AI models must be allowed to train on a vast range of copyright, copyrighted work or being left behind by the Chinese rivals. But weakening copyright protections and allowing tech giants to exploit America's creative and knowledge industries would threaten the world's most vibrant creative economy. The US entertainment supports over 2.3 million jobs that generate some 230 billion in annual wages and provide the foundation of American democratic inflation, soft power abroad. And Trump orders thousands of JFK assassination documents to be made public, and it amounts to about 63,400 pages of documents. Then let's go back here. And the Punjab cops clear protesters from Shambu border, evictions also at Kinnar border. And then, according, let's see, jockey fights cancer, jumps back in saddle for sweetest race win. 2 years ago, jockey Nirmal Joda was fighting for his life. On Sunday, he was fighting for the finish line, and he won both races. The 43-year-old who battled third stage colon cancer and dropped to just 27 kilograms during treatment made a stunning comeback at Ma Lakshmi Racecourse, guiding No Hopper Absolute Gorgeous past the winning post at Star Shine Trophy. Though I've ridden a beyond around 300 winners in my 25 years, this was the sweetest of them, said Mr. Joda. And he had been diagnosed with third stage cancer. I'd been experiencing digestive discomfort, so quite a miracle. And what else do we have here? And then Sunita Butch back to Earth after 9 months space. Odyssey astronauts look very healthy. And one shot dead, several injured as two major tribes clash in Manipur's hill district. And then the Commerce Ministry moves 12% duty on steel products. And what else? Footballer Sunil Chetri returns to national team, scoring his 95th goal and leading India to 3-0 victory over Maldives in international match. and setting a positive tone for upcoming AFC Asian Cup qualifier against Bangladesh. And Trump admission has said that incidents of vandalism and arson in the US on Tesla vehicles are domestic terrorism. Well, the people are speaking up. Italian Coast Guard recovers six bodies and is searching for up to 40 migrants missing after a rubber dinghy departed from Tunisia sank. And thank you for watching the Aaron Zero podcast. Like and subscribe. We also have a show called Aaron News, which you can get on your mobile. And those are shorts, 15-second shorts. And like and subscribe. And please check it out. Have a wonderful day and rock and roll.